All right, we back. It's Boxing Clinic. Good morning. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We had a nice little NBA discussion on the live stream we did earlier. It's called the review of Badou Jack Stevenson, Russell Diaz. And at the end of it, we had a good basketball debate. Might do a live basketball video sometime tonight or whatever. I might go live after this game 3, man, and have a live reaction. Or I might even just do live commentary to the game. I might just stick to live reaction. But it's game 3. Houston Rockets traveling to Bay Area. It's your man C40. You know what it is. It's the Golden State Warriors. Taking on the Houston Rockets, man. In the Bay Area today, man. And, it's be a good game. But like I said, I noticed the other day, man, road players don't, usually play big on the road, So don't expect PJ Tucker to hit like 5 threes today and be as effective as he was. Don't expect it, Luce Mbute, whatever his name is, to show up tonight. Basically, you might not even see Capella have his best game. But, for Houston to win, they're going to need somebody to step up other than Chris Paul and James Harden. The best candidates to step up in these situations is the former NBA champion Trevor Ariza and Eric Gordon. I believe Eric Gordon, people thought he might be an all-star coming out of Indiana, but he's fallen to a role player role, but he still has that all-star superstar appeal. Sometimes he can flash that ability, and if they're gonna steal one in Oakland, it's gonna be because of him or another role player step up like Trevor Ariza, Clint Capella, which is kind of a fringe role player, or PJ Tucker have another big game. I think that's gonna be very, very important. And I think as well as they keep moving the ball and doing what they was doing, but they got to be ready to make an adjustment. But the thing about it is that's a blip more than a trend. Usually teams that make an adjustment like that in the series, they start moving the ball and going away from ISO in this case, eventually they're going to revert back to what they've been doing the whole season. And that's being a ball-dominant, ISO-dominant team. And I'm pretty sure Houston is going to revert back to that at some point in the series. And I'm pretty sure even if that doesn't happen, Golden State will be ready to make the adjustment tonight. Draymond Green blamed Kevin Durant for them losing. I find that funny. He was the only one out there hooping. But, that's funny. They want to blame Durant. Nobody blames Steph Curry for playing shitty defense and not shooting the ball well. It was like 1 for 7 at one point in game 2. Draymond Green with a whole bunch of dumbass passes and turnovers as he usually does. Klay Thompson didn't shoot well this game. I mean, nobody really gave him nothing but Kevin Durant. And it's funny how people, you can't get in the rhythm with Kevin Durant taking all the shots. I mean, but shit, man, y'all passing it to me and ain't nobody else making shots. What else you want me to do? If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm coming out there passing that bitch every time. Since y'all can do it, y'all want to say I'm the problem because anytime that's coming out of family member mouth, that mean the player saying it. And I'm saying, all right, I'm passing that bitch every time. I'm not shooting shit. I'm pulling the Kobe back in Game 7 when he played Phoenix where Smush Parker was the second best player on the team. If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm putting one of those, and I'm moving the ball every time since I'm the problem. I'm the only one out there shooting and making shots. But that's how I go, man. That's how it is. At some point, when you got 4 All-Stars and 3 All-Stars and Draymond Green, I mean, it's gonna be some grinding nerves there, man. But I expect Golden State to get back to moving the ball. I expect Curry to play a little bit better tonight. I expect Klay to hit some shots. I expect Draymond to stop being an idiot and doing the dumbest shit and make the right basketball play and stop trying to be all flamboyant and flashy. Could I see Houston winning this game? I definitely could, man. I know a lot of people expecting Golden State to show up and beat their chest and go roar and Houston just to lay down. But I think James Harden is looking to prove a point that last year that Kawhi Leonard shit, where Kawhi Leonard got injured and they got beat by the Spurs still was a little bump in the road, and it wasn't the norm. Chris Paul's out there to prove something. And Clint Capella's playing well. They need to definitely keep him more involved and get him more touches. I think Houston definitely can win this game tonight, man. If they're gonna win this game, I'm gonna be continuing to move the ball. I think they need to consider, switching Chris Paul and James Harden and kind of running off some off-ball screens and some pin downs, some pick pin downs, and getting some easy buckets on back cuts. I think they need to kind of incorporate a little bit more of them moving off the ball and not standing around and shit like that. Because if you can move them off the ball, run them off some screens, and get, and even if they're coming off a screen and you give it to them, and then Capella posts up, you get Capella posting up and him making the pass out of the post and moving the ball a little bit more different. Because the Oakland State Warriors, and they got to make an adjustment. So you got to bring some different flavor, to the kitchen, man. But if Golden State gonna win tonight, it's gonna be ball movement and making open shots. I think it's gonna be important for them to attack the bucket. You've seen Steph Curry; he was very effective going to the bucket. I think it should be attack, come downhill with Golden State today, and then when Houston starts to collapse in the paint, kick it out and shoot those shots. Don't just come out just trying to artificially and trying to force something and force threes up, man. Go to the bucket, get the going downhill. Let Clay get going downhill. Let Steph get going to the bucket. Let Draymond get going downhill. Let Kevin Durant get going downhill. Let them commit. Then kick out and shoot some threes or throw some alley-oops or some shit like that. But I think it's gonna be very, very important for Golden State to press the paint, man. Get in the paint, score inside early, and then kick out the shots, kick the ball out for 3-pointers, and then get into the offense and do what they do. I think they need to. Get some easy, quick buckets, man. And don't just shoot threes and settle for threes. Start killing the paint. Take some of these, these defenders off the dribble because Chris Paul can't hold nobody. James Harden can't hold nobody. Trevor Ariza can't hold Kevin Durant. So why just, bail them out and settle for threes? Start attacking them and get them in foul trouble this game. And I think that'll be very important in what, Golden State Warriors do. But I could see Houston winning this game. I think they got the look to win this game, but I'm going to pick the Golden State Warriors to win this game, 117-107. I think they're going to win. I think it's going to be stretched out towards the end. I think it'll be competitive, but I think the Warriors crowd is going to get behind them and give them that push. And I think 2-1, putting the pressure up on Houston. Game 3 is going to be critical. It's going to be a must win, but when you put pressure on Chris Paul and James Harden, I'm just saying shit just starts to crumble and disintegrate. So I think this is a very vital game. If Houston loses this game, the series is over with, in my opinion. Unless an injury happened. When Houston win this game, they definitely in the series. They in the driver's seat, and they put pressure on Golden State going into Game 4. But this is the swing game for me right here. If Golden State win this game, I think they're gonna cruise to 5 or 6 games. I think I picked them in 6 or 5. If Houston win this, I think they're in the driver's seat. I won't just quite pick them yet, but I think it's an important game. Yeah, don't forget it's the Boxing Clinic and more. Your boy TBC and more. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We talk more than boxing. We talking some NBA. And as soon as the game come off, we do a live reaction, man, for the homies, man. And I appreciate everybody. Check the links in the description. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know what it is. You know how we do. We gone.